wrestling fans, and welcome to another edition of CCW Superstars of the Ring. Right now, we are in the lobby of Stomping Ground Studios, the headquarters for Continental Championship Wrestling in Jacksonville, Florida. And folks, what a matchup we have for you here tonight. Cecil Andrews of the Diamond Exchange takes on the returning Cody Knight. Now, Cecil Andrews, you might remember, was on the losing end of that big six-man contest that decided the fate of Continental Championship Wrestling. Now, normally he is a tag team specialist. He holds one half of the tag team gold, but he's trying to make his mark in the singles division. And coming back after a knee injury, you have the Alaskan Superstar, Cody Knight, a man that went undefeated for a full year. He faced the outlaw, Jamie McKinnon, for the CCW World Heavyweight Championship. And a win over Cecil Andrews here tonight could put him back in line for another title shot. Folks, the talking is done. Let's go to the ring right now.
Welcome back to the Top Rope Wrestling Academy. I'm Hollywood Jamie Love alongside Butch Price calling the matches tonight. As we have a one-on-one competition here as we see the return of Cody Knight taking on one half of the CCW Tag Team Champions, Cecil Andrews.
Absolutely. It's been a while since we've seen Cody Knight in action here. He went out with a crucial knee injury. A lot of people didn't think he would be able to come back, but he defied the odds. Oh, he wants to start off with a test of strength here to start off the match. He doesn't realize how much taller Cody is. It's almost like he's a schoolboy compared to Cody.
Cecil Andrews having to get on his tippy toes to try to match the height of Cody Knight.
Well, I have to say it was a cute try. You know, it was very, very cute. He's just not man enough to stand up with Cody straight up like that. He better take him a cheat shot early.
Cody Knight has had a very long undefeated streak prior to his injury.
He did. I think it represents the tattoo that's on his chest, right? What number is that that's on his chest there? 92? 92 wins? Or is that 92 losses?
Well, that remains to be seen. Of course, he has recovered recently from knee injury.
Absolutely.
He's coming back stronger than ever, this one Cody Knight.
Right, he whipped Cecil in. Oh my goodness. He almost took Cecil's head off there. Well,
won't you give the manager Brian Blitz in the corner trying to give Cecil Andrews some encouragement here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cecil Andrews not too fond of wrestling in single competition.
Well, you know, he likes to get in his cheap shots and then get out when the heat gets too hot. But he's got to show what he's made of here in this one-on-one battle.
Oh, what a powerful whip into, wait a minute, empty corner.
Oh, he's working that arm. He's working that arm. Look how that rope is bending. You know, that's a steel cable in there. It doesn't give much, so it's got to be a lot of torque pulled on that arm and on that shoulder. He's got to be hurt. Yeah, he's hurt. He's hurt.
Wait a minute. Brian Blitz trying to get involved, but that just causes Knight to turn his back on one Cecil Andrews, better than formerly known as Toxic.
I liked him a lot better when he was Toxic. He didn't take so many shortcuts. He was a pure athlete, but he got with the wrong crowd and started doing the things that they do. Oh my goodness. Woo. Somebody's going to have a headache in the morning after that. My God.
Cody Knight now taking his time, methodically working over Cecil Andrews.
Cecil shot off. Ooh, nice, what a shoulder tackle. Absolutely. Oh, he gave him a clothesline to remind him who's the bigger one here. Cecil used to being a bully. He's not used to going to get somebody his own size, and it's really making a difference here.
Nice arm whip.
Sidewalk slam.
That'll take all of you.
Excellent, excellent. Excellent job. Excellent
Only a 2 count.
You know, you got to hats off to Cecil. A lot of guys would have stayed down to that. A lot of guys wouldn't even try to get up. You know, you may not like him, but you got to respect him.
No doubt Cecil Andrews, former Southern States champion, former Stampede winner, who joined the Diamond Exchange to get to the top of the CCW. And with Brian Blitz in his corner, it has happened, as he is one half of the CCW Tag Team Champions.
He certainly is, and he's definitely found a mean streak being with the Diamond Exchange. You know, they're a JV version of the Diamond Dynasty, but I guess, you know, through time things change. But they're definitely a force to be reckoned with.
Cecil Andrews working over Cody Knight's left shoulder. Earlier he had his arm draped and dragged over the top of that steel cable. And the left shoulder of one Cody Knight is feeling some pain there now.
Look at it. Look at his face. Cody's in excruciating pain. And then look, here's the manager. This is what we've been talking about. Something's got to be done. He needs to be banned from ringside. You wouldn't do that if he. I did see it, and everybody else saw it too. You wouldn't do that if he was standing out here with you.
Cecil Andrews now again pulling that left arm, and he could separate Cody Knight's shoulder.
He definitely can. It looks to be leaning a lot here. I don't know. The referee might have to stop this.
2, 3.
There you go again. Manager Brian Blitz has got the boot of Cody Knight. Wait a minute. Now, Cody Knight is really taking enough of interference by one Brian Blitz.
Just a distraction. Just a distraction.
You can see Cody Knight favoring that left shoulder.
Absolutely. Cody's trying to get it back together.
Of course, Cody Knight has that full Nelson slam that he likes to use. And there you go again.
Oh, my goodness.
Brian Blitz with that cane right into the point of the shoulder.
Oh, my goodness. Right into the DDT, right on top of the shoulder. Oh, my goodness. Something's got to be done. Something has definitely got to be done.
And here is pinfall again.
Well, you know,
Andrews
could have had the pin there, but he didn't hook the leg. He's not using all available resources. It was kind of a lazy pin because he was overconfident, and he was able to ease out of it.
Cecil Andrews now using a scientific method, working over on that left shoulder. Absolutely. He's been working that left shoulder throughout the entire match.
You can see the redness in the arm. He's completely cutting off the circulation. It's probably going numb right now. It's probably going numb. Cody's got to swivel his hips and get to a solid base. Oh, he took him over.
Look at that Cody Knight.
Awesome, awesome.
A near pinfall, and Cecil Andrews is caught sleeping. Wait a minute, there he goes again.
Right back on the arm. Right back on the arm. He refuses to give up on the arm. He knows what he's got to do.
It's going to be interesting to see if Cody Knight can use that full Nelson slam, his favorite finishing move, against one Cecil Andrews, one half of the CCW Tag Team Champion.
I would say that Cecil's done his homework and he's taken away his finishing move. He needs both arms to execute that finishing move for the win. Cecil, he came in with a great game plan. It appears to be working.
He got about a reverse arm whip off the rope. Oh! A knee right to the forehead.
And a boot to the back of the head. That was a little unorthodox. I haven't really seen Cody ever use that. That's almost a dirty move. I'm not sure where he learned that from. Maybe desperation move?
He's got to fight fire with fire. He's competing against two men.
Absolutely. Oh, what an elbow. Elbow ringing off of Cecil. Just ringing off of him. And then the boot. There it is. Wow. That might be it. That might be it.
Just scraped the gum off the bottom of his boots by the way of the teeth of Cecil Andrews.
He sure did.
Cecil Andrews in a lot of trouble right now. Brian Blitz is biting his nails.
He's going for it. Can he get him? Oh, his arm is hurting too bad. He can't get him up. He can't. Go for it again. Go for it again. Come on.
A desperate move. Now, wait a minute. Cecil Andrews.
Oh, my God. Low blow. Low blow.
I can't believe it. Brian Blitz taking the attention away. And there's the bell. The winner, Cecil Andrews, in this tough competitive match against Cody Knight as he makes his return to CCW. And that left shoulder is definitely bothering him right now.
Absolutely. So he came back from knee surgery, and he looked like he might have some rotator cuff issues. I'm not sure, but his arm's extremely red. It's got to have some damage to it. He's holding it. He's gripping it. He's trying to put some circulation back into it.
We'll be back in a moment with another exciting match from Continental Championship Wrestling.
That lousy, no good, stinking, dirty, diamond-encrusted deviant Brian Blitz. He is never happy unless he sticks his nose where it doesn't belong. Thanks to his interference, Cecil Andrew wins, but it's not under his own merit. I have no doubt that the Alaskan Superstar Cody Knight is pissed. And who knows what he might have in store for those two down the road. But folks, enough of that. Coming up right now, we recently caught up with the 2020 Superstar of the Ring, Ruler of the Ring, Daryon Drummond, who last week was victorious over my former co-host and correspondent, Rich Kennedy. He had some very particular words to say. Let's go to him right now to see what all he had to say.
Last week, the new boy, Rich Kennedy, he wanted to step to me. He wanted to use me as a stepping stone to make a name for himself. But that's all good and well, because I shut that down real quick. And that's a lesson for anyone who wants to use my name to get themselves to the top. It ain't going down like that. Because I said since day one, and I've proven since day one, that I am one of the best out here. That is exactly why I went through multiple former world heavyweight champions to become the inaugural CCW Ruler of the Ring. And you know what that means? That means I have a golden ticket at one perfect match. Now, when people think about that perfect match, they think it's strictly championship opportunity, which is the obvious route. Yes, I could challenge for any title at any time, at any place. But it's not limited to that. I could do something like challenge anybody on this roster to a retirement match. I could challenge somebody on the board, and if I win, I put myself on the board and rule this whole damn promotion. It's all a matter of how I feel. So if I was all y'all in the back, I would surely avoid getting on my bad side, because you never know what I would do as the ruler of the ring.
Folks, there you have it. Daryon Drummond putting everyone here at CCW on notice. And do not forget, he is a man on the hunt. As the 2020 Ruler of the Ring, he can cash in for a title shot against any belt that we sanction here at CCW. He could grab a partner and challenge for the tag titles. He could challenge for the Southern States title. Or, the most prestigious prize we have, Daryon Drummond could challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship at any time he deems fit. And folks, speaking of championships, everyone here is trying to get back up in the line, trying to climb that ladder a little bit higher, and right now, the legendary rock and roll Chris Turner, fresh off his win in the six-man tag match that you saw 2 weeks ago with his partners Mike Anthony and Landon Cruz, is getting back into singles competition as he takes on the ebony-clad Crimson Dragon. Let's go to them right now in the ring.
Continental Championship Wrestling, right here at the Top Rope Wrestling Academy. Great singles competition as we see Lizard Robertson one-on-one competition with rock and roll Chris Turner.
Absolutely, it's a pleasure to see Chris Turner back in the ring doing some one-on-one wrestling. He's getting ready to show why he's a great teacher in the school that's here at CCW Wrestling.
No doubt, 30 years of experience. He's the head trainer at CCW for Top Rope Academy. He's been a multi-time champion.
Out of the corner, watch the next one.
He is focused on ending the Diamond Exchange.
Absolutely.
And of course, he's been going through it with the Diamond Exchange and their crew.
Yes. Well, one thing about Chris Turner, he will never quit.
Wait a minute. He's going for
the rock and drop already?
Rock and drop already, baby.
2, 3, bring the bell.
And that's it.
Outstanding. Chris Turner shows once again he's a man with class. No disrespect for wrestling, all clean wrestling, the way he teaches his new recruits.
Nice clean match. I don't even think he broke a sweat. Thanks for joining us for Continental Championship Wrestling. I'm Butch Price here, Hollywood Jimmy Love.
See you next time.
Always nothing but love, Jimmy.
Thank
Next
you,
time.
sir.
Well, folks, Chris Turner picking up a big singles win here at CCW. But folks, do not forget, due to the stipulations that were set in place in the 6-man tag match, Chris Turner and his partner, the Wild Thing Mike Anthony, will be challenging for the CCW tag team titles against the Diamond Exchange at a future date. And folks, who knows what's in store for Cecil Andrews and that diamond-encrusted deviant of a manager, Brian Blitz, after the attack they put on Cody Knight. The only way you're going to find out the answers to these questions is to keep tuning in to CCW Superstars of the Ring. And folks, if you need any more info, go to our website, ccwrestling.biz, for even more details. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. For everyone here at Stomping Ground Studios, I'm your ringside pitchman, Donnie Harris Jr., and we'll see you next time.